to get into how innovative this movie was for special effects and the CG revolution to come, and that Spielberg is one of the most revered directors of all time. This movie was so big that at a $56 million budget, it made over $1 billion worldwide at the box office and is in the top 50 grossing movies of all time. For a special effects-driven movie in 1993, all of the practical effects studios started to crap their pants. Jurassic Park was at the advent of computer-generated photoreal graphics. So good that the computer effects flow pretty seamlessly with the animatronic puppets. There's one big discrepancy in here that I've always wanted to talk about, and one super cool Easter egg at the end. So let's get into picking apart Jurassic Park. Let's go. It's a horror movie, but still suitable for children.
Chewing gum online, eh? I hope you brought enough for everybody.
Pushing team, move in there. Loading team, step away.
So which is it? Pushing team or loading team? Pick one. So many questions here. Cool movie entrance, but where did they pull him from and why? If it was from some other boat around the corner on the left, how did the floating Home Depot pallet thingy come around that corner when a rope can only go in a straight line? And no seat? This poor guy had to stand up and balance. Why not sit down? In the real world, this is stupid and impractical. But as a movie entrance, you never question it because Spielberg thinks you're stupid.
Puesto 1,000 pesos que se cae.
This translates to, I bet 1,000 pesos it falls. I do too, amigo. But also, you lost that bet.
The underwriters feel that the accident has raised some very serious safety questions about the park.
The park is safe. It's the dumb employees. Hashtag stupid humans.
Hammond hates inspections. They slow everything down.
For this reason, he's never had a colonoscopy. Typical Steven Spielberg lighting trick. When in the real world, they would all have their helmet lights focused on the gem, not as backlit Key and Phil's.
Because Grant's like me. He's a digger.
I ain't saying he's a gold digger, but he ain't messing with the broke.
A few more years development and we won't even have to dig anymore.
But you'll still have to dig to get to it. Now you just know where it is.
That doesn't look very scary. More like a 6-foot turkey.
Right. This kid can see very clearly through this crowd of people taller than him, 3 people thick. I'm about to get a lesson, aren't I? I don't care.
I mean, what's so wrong with kids?
Walk through any mall during Christmas week, or a restaurant with a family with a crying child, or a flight where the kid behind you is kicking the seat the entire time, or go to Disneyland on any given day. I was on a flight once where the family next to me had a kid that was throwing up the entire time. I mean, having kids is pretty much a crapshoot. You don't know if you're going to get the perfect human or something you're going to have to just live with the rest of your life. And this poor, overpopulated planet? Who needs more unemployed, uneducated, entitled humans? Stop breeding already.
Oh, Ellie, look, they're noisy, they're messy, they're expensive, they smell.
They do not
Some of them smell. Babies smell.
Like having a dog. Although dogs love unconditionally, humans don't. Dogs are better humans than most humans, I always say. Hey, asshole! Park farther away! Over there! Like in Star Wars. They never park near where they're going. Seriously, why can't he just shut it off? Diversion, maybe? Everyone's focused on the chopper, that this guy hopped out of the chopper and broke into the camper. And with the chopper still running and not so far away through the thin walls of this trailer, we'd still hear it. Those things are loud. Oh, maybe he had to go poopy really bad. Maybe he crapped his pants on the ride and needed to change out his adult diaper.
Thanks, oops, I crapped my pants.
Pull my finger.
Who in God's name do you think you are?
John Hammond.
Still, this is pretty presumptuous and rude. I don't care how rich you are. But then again, if David Geffen broke into my house and destroyed my yard with a chopper, I'd sign his record deal. You probably didn't catch that the driver gestures to him in the Italian FU in the back. Well, probably more of the Costa Rican FU, I guess, since he only used one arm.
See, nobody cares.
Nobody cares.
Come on, swallow Ian.
I never caught this word until the subtitles. Never heard of it. I know he's British, but why not say something the average audience can understand like nonsense, rubbish, poppycock, balderdash, hogwash, twaddle, tripe, malarkey, claptrap, hooey, bunkum, gobbledygook, applesauce, tommy rot, flapdoodle, hot air, hokum, flummery, or just plain old bullshit.
There it is.
He's facing backwards. How is he seeing the island from this point of view? Because Spielberg thinks you're stupid.
Your investors, whom I represent, are deeply concerned. 48 hours from now, if they're not convinced, I'm not convinced.
Shouldn't that be the other way around? I mean, the investors aren't here. He is. He should be convinced first, right?
Boy, do I hate being right all the time.
This was the world's first look at a photorealistic computer rendering animated dinosaur. Wow. And just 17 years later, we get this.
We're always on the same team. Bum, 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 Tron.
We're gonna make a fortune with this place.
Probably not, with the cost of flights and feeding the animals and security and employees, and there's no mention of hotels or resorts or any place to stay on the island, so fly in for the day and fly out? By helicopter or boat only? Look at what happened to that Star Wars Galactic Super Cruiser hotel thing. $5,000 for 2 nights, and that was only open for a year before cutting losses and they closed. I really hope they don't tear that spectacular architecture down. Please charge like $50 as a walk-through museum or something.
I want to go to there.
Welcome to Jurassic Park.
Walking away from earshot and saying the selling point cliche.
Incorporating all the latest technologies, and I'm not talking just about rides, you know.
Rides? Rides? Where? Show us these rides. I want to go on the ride where you're in an open Jeep speeding in front of a T-Rex that's chasing me. Woohoo! Fuck you, Dino! Seriously though, even in the next batch of movies, there's no rides. It's just a park. It's a giant petting zoo, or in some cases, a feeding zoo.
Hello, John.
Oh, yes.
So he has to be here all the time to deliver this mini movie call and response thing daily, right? Hello, John. Hi, John. I'm John. You're not John. I'm John. We're both John. Look, cloning. More Johns. Woohoo.
Hello, John.
Hello, John. Hello.
Hello, John.
Go watch the movie Multiplicity, please. You're welcome.
Are these characters autoerotica?
Autoerotica. How about autocorrectica? We know that he meant animatronic, but this is a pretty dumb line from the lawyer dude. Or that he's so bored that he's thinking about autoerotic asphyxiation?
Population control is one of our security precautions.
Do humans next, please! How do you like your steak, Mr. Raptor? Rare. Nom 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 nom.
We can charge anything we want, $2,000 a day, $10,000 a day, and people will pay it.
I will not. I'll watch the highlight reels on YouTube, like from the Star Wars Hotel Experience thingy. Who can afford that? Fun fact, this actor grew up to be John Deacon in the Bohemian Rhapsody movie. Mind blown.
Statistically speaking, most bands don't fail, they break up.
And then my teacher told me about this other book by a guy named Backer, and he...
Dick move.
She said I should ride with you because it'd be good for you.
Dick move.
Ay, why didn't I build in Orlando?
Where? There's no room there. You'd have to do it out beyond Kissimmee or Apopka or the open area that's east of the Orlando airport. There's no room big enough in Orlando. Or put it inside the Kia Center, so it looks like the 1998 Godzilla movie inside Madison Square Garden. Free-range baby dinosaur park. Fun for the whole family.
That is one big pile of shit.
Is this in one pooping? That's a lot for one pooping. Like, a lot. Or do they just poop in the same spot all the time, like a big garbage pile? Like they just instinctively know where to go. This is my poop pile, stay away! This is a photo of Robert Oppenheimer, foreshadowing the catastrophic events to come. All the bumpy terrain they've been driving on, these cups are not in cup holders and should have been slushing around and knocked over way before this. Also, nobody brought these in with them. So they happen to be here all along? Did someone leave them in yesterday? How long have they been sitting in here? In Costa Rican humidity. Germs! If this tour is automated, why is there a bathroom out here? Notice the distance of the two cars in this cut. Now it's farther away. Did Dino circle the Jeep? Let's back up. He walked off to the left. Now he's on the right where there's little room between the fence and the car. Why would you do this? Now's the perfect time to crap your pants. This is what I'm on about. How is there this big drop-off right behind the fence now? This makes no sense. Fucking stupid. Where did all the land go? The trees, the area where the goat was. How does all of this area now have nothing behind it? The fuck? Look at the depth of this crevasse. How is this possible? Spielberg thinks you're stupid. We need to somehow find a way to get the car up in a tree and a dramatic escape to get out of the tree and away from the car. It's the only reason for this. It's fucking stupid.
I wonder if perhaps you would be good enough to take a gas jeep and bring back my grandchildren.
What about the others, you selfish rich prick? Notice, turns the wheel hard right, tires are straight. Continuity. Like a good neighbor, State Farm knows you're fucked. Dennis Nedry would be good at wrestling. Yes, I'm still going to go on about this. How the fuck is all this open space under the dino fence where all of the trees were before and a mountain range right behind it? I've only seen one other nerd movie guy on YouTube mention this. This has been bothering me for 30 years. This shouldn't be here. This is not natural. This is not a thing that nature or man would conceive. It's fucking stupid. Go around. Get out of the path of the falling car. All movies have the character run in the direction of the thing that's about to kill them. This is the same cliche as shooting a car window to stop the car when you should be shooting at the fucking tires. Because Hollywood thinks you're stupid. Because we need tension and not actual smart people. Grrr.
I think this was Gennaro.
I think this was too.
Well, I'm quite besides myself. And this too, how did the Jeep slide effortlessly over this 2-foot-high cement wall? It definitely doesn't look like the dinosaur picked it up and threw it over. It looks like he was nudging it still and it was pushed. This shot looks like there was no wall there. Spielberg thinks you're stupid.
I don't know. What do you call a blind dinosaur?
Do you think he saw us? What do you call a blind dinosaur's dog? Or do you think he saw us Rex?
Ah ha ha! Jokes. What dinosaur knows the most words? A thesaurus. What do you find on a dinosaur's kitchen floor? Reptiles. I googled dinosaur jokes. Those were the only two I felt like sharing. All of the other ones were dumber.
It is the mucus that binds us.
Jeff Goldblum had a Creation of Adam by Michelangelo pose clause for this movie. Don't forget to leave the fence door open so the cameraman can get through too. Don't close it behind you in case any small dinosaurs are chasing you.
Okay, going down.
That's what she said.
According to Google, 10,000 volts is not enough to kill someone. It's designed to deliver a painful but non-lethal warning shock at pulsed intervals. The danger comes from current or amps, not voltage. A fence limits the currents to about 100 to 150 milliamps, which is less than a wall socket. But a wall socket is much more dangerous because the current is constant. And according to what I just read, this shouldn't throw him. He should scream, ow, and let go, and then fall.
Boosh!
Push it.
Push it real good!
The hunting animal does a jump scare and not an instant attack cliche. Animals don't know boo. Have you seen that show where they put a kid in a room with a cookie and they tell the kid, I'm going to leave you in here alone for 2 minutes, and if you don't eat the cookie, you can have 2 cookies? Usually the kid still eats the cookie. Only in movies is there enough crawl space between walls, air ducts, and in the ceiling. No. How lucky are we? There's a scaffold here. Woo!
What incredible irony!
Just sit there while the big something falls on you cliche.
Here's Johnny.
David Letterman!
Hi, David. I'm Grandpa.
You see, kids, back before streaming, you could watch a movie from a physical disc called a DVD and watch any scene frame by frame by pausing and tapping the fast forward button. Here's an Easter egg you'd have a hard time finding streaming. 1 frame at a time, there's a digital glitch, and the raptor disappears. Cool.
After careful consideration, I've decided not to endorse your park.
So have I.
Well, technically the park would be fine if Newman wasn't a greedy traitor and put the kibosh on the whole island.
Nobody cares.
If it weren't for him, we'd have a family-friendly fantasy documentary. Kathleen Kennedy? The same Kathleen Kennedy that you nerds say ruined Star Wars? But when it all comes down to it, it's a movie, it's not real, just enjoy the entertainment. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.